Hello everyone, thank you for checking out today's video. Welcome to my channel, Me and My Jackets. My name is Chris, and yes, we do a ton of videos here all about jackets. Jackets and outdoor apparel for activities like hiking, climbing, trekking, snowboarding, skiing, all that kind of fun stuff. If you're going out there and you're looking for the right jackets and pieces, pants, boots, backpacks, base layers, all that stuff, you've come to the right spot. Please check out all my videos here. I have everything broken down into playlists here, different categories to help you find things a little bit easier. And check out my new website at meandmyjackets.com, where I have a ton of information on all kinds of outdoor apparel and what to wear when we go out there. So thank you very much. Today's video we're doing something very cool. This is the Arc'teryx Epsilon Insulated Hoodie. This is a newer piece from Arc'teryx that came out in the fall of 23, and I finally got my hands on it. I was always curious as to what the difference is between this jacket and, say, my Proton LT, now the Proton jacket. The reason why I was always curious about the two is simply because they're both 80 grams of core loft insulation. So I wanted to see, what does the Epsilon have to offer that's different than the Proton? So we're going to dive into that today, and we're going to talk all about this jacket and compare it to the other jackets, and we'll try to give you as much information as I can about this. So first off, when I got this jacket, I pulled it out of the bag, and I noticed it's a little heavy. It's not really heavy, but it's got some heft to it. It's got some substance to it. Then I put it on and I was wowed. It is super soft, okay? Inside this jacket, it's super soft. I mean, every once in a while I get a piece and I try it on for the first time. And there's just a handful of jackets that when I try them on right away, I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice. This feels great. This is one of them. This was one of them. I have to say, I was wowed when I put this on. Like, it just feels so soft and plush inside this thing. The material inside here is a really nice, soft material. It's not like a nylon, okay? It's actually like a material, but it is like almost, it's very stretchy. It's almost like a soft, thin spandex kind of thing. I don't know how else to explain it. Just really nice and soft. And the insulation is packed right behind it. So that's why when you put this on, it just kind of hugs you. It really has a super soft feel to it. As I said, it has a little stretchy characteristic to it, and that applies to the entire jacket. This whole jacket is very stretchy, okay? Everything in here, it's a four-way stretch. So it's definitely made to be really versatile, right, for all kinds of activities where we're moving. Definitely gives you that stretch and maneuverability within the jacket. Now, this is a regular fit, okay, so it is a little looser fitting, okay? It's not big, it doesn't run big. I am 6'2", 215 pounds. This is a size extra large. All my jackets are a size extra large, and this fits me perfectly. But there is just a little more room in this than there is in, say, the Proton jacket, which is a trimmer fitting jacket. Definitely feel a little more room in this. So this jacket has two nice pockets here on the side. The pockets are nice and deep, they're nice and big. They have that same kind of soft material inside the pockets that's inside the jacket. So putting your hands in the pocket on the outside here, it feels nice and soft because there's insulation right there. The inside of the pocket is simply just that thin stretch stretchable fabric. Okay, you can see how this really kind of stretches in here. All right. Now, there's no pocket outside the jacket here up on the top like the Protons have, but it does have a pocket inside the jacket that's zippered. That's pretty large. It's a nice size pocket up here. You can definitely store something in here without any problem. So that's nice, because sometimes these pockets here are really small and they're pretty much useless except for just putting some cash or a credit card in. But this is pretty big. No pocket on this side. Zipping this up, we have a nice hood. Now the hood has a little, I guess it feels like a little plasticky brace here in the front to help hold the shape of the hood and keep the water and stuff from running off. The jacket does have a DWR coating, so while it is not waterproof, it is somewhat water resistant. Some light rain will beat up and run off this jacket, and it also will help block some wind. The material here will help be a little wind resistant as well. So the hood is a nice size, okay? There is a little room inside of it. Arc'teryx claims that it is helmet compatible, but like it's designed more for hiking, trekking kind of thing. So a smaller helmet that you might be wearing, you know, when hiking or something. A larger helmet for skiing or something like that is probably going to be too big underneath this. But you know, overall, I don't own a small helmet, so I can't try it. I should get one. Without a helmet, this hood fits nice. So, you know, I can't see putting anything too much bigger over my head here. But the hood fits nice, and it does have one pull adjustment here on the back which cinches the whole hood up. So it is a nice hood. These sleeves come down. There's a nice elastic around the wrist that holds everything nice and tight and keeps it sealed up really nicely. And the arms have plenty of length, really nice length. If I'm reaching out, the sleeves are not, you know, pulling up my arm. They definitely have plenty of length to it, but yet they're not crazy long, right? When I'm just standing normally, the sleeves are really comfortable. The bottom hem of the jacket also has pull cords too, to tighten it up, pull the hem seam tight around your waist to help seal up some cold air. Now, talking about the cold air, I went outside earlier. It's about 35 degrees outside, so it's not freezing cold, but it's cold, right? And I took this jacket outside, and the first thing that I had noticed after walking around for a little bit was that my hands inside the pockets were not cold, but they weren't cozy warm like they are in a lot of jackets. I felt a little coolness inside the pockets. And I was trying to figure out why that might be. And the best answer that I can give you is simply that the jacket has room, right? It's a regular fitting jacket. So between my body, right, and the jacket, there's a little bit of space. And right in that space is my hand down here. And inside this pocket, it's just a very thin, the hand goes all the way down to the bottom here. The pocket is just a very thin layer of this soft material. So there's not much there. So I'm thinking maybe some cold air just comes up under the jacket a little bit, and it's right away, it's at my hands. So it never really got toasty warm inside the pocket. Perhaps maybe if I cinched it up and made it tighter around my waist and, you know, kept my hands closer to my body, you know, maybe it'd been a little bit different, but I just felt a little coolness in my hands. Also, the outer fabric here, the insulation, the fabric in general tends to feel a little cold. So maybe that's some of that cold coming through the insulation against my hand with my hand pressed against it more. I don't know. I'm just giving you my best guess here. Overall, the jacket was really warm. I was not cold at all. I was very comfortable outside in, mid-30s. There wasn't much wind at all. It was pretty calm out, but it's about 35 degrees, and I was really comfortable in this jacket. I was not cold at all. So what I did, just because this is what I do, I went inside and I got my Proton LT, now known as just the Proton jacket. This has 80 grams of Core-Loft insulation throughout the entire jacket. The Proton LT has 80 grams of Core-Loft compact insulation throughout the jacket, and I believe it's 60 grams of Core-Loft compact insulation in the hood. So they were similar in insulation weight, okay? However, from what I see from Arc'teryx, this is just Core-Loft insulation, where this is Core-Loft compact, as far as I can understand. Now, the Proton is known to be an extremely breathable jacket meant for high output activities. I just want to say, as I just took this off and put my hand in the hood here, it's the same really soft material all in this hood. So I mean, it just feels awesome. It's such a soft, nice feeling jacket. And the outside material on this, you can see it's really, really stretchy. Also has a really nice kind of sheen to it. It's really, really nice piece. Okay, so the Proton is 80 grams of Core-Loft compact insulation. Now, this is also a trimmer fitting jacket, right? That's a regular fit. This is a trim fit, all right? This definitely feels lighter. It's a lighter weight jacket. Like I said, this just seems to have a little more heft to it, substance to it. Not heavy, super heavy, but I definitely feel a difference picking this up and picking this one up. All right. The insulation on here does feel thinner. It is supposed to be 80 grams, but this is the Core-Loft compact insulation. So this does feel thinner, and it also fits much trimmer. Okay, there's not a lot of room here. Now, wearing this outside tonight as well, I had this on for a while. I came in, I put this one on. Went back outside, noticed that my hands were warmer in this jacket. Absolutely, no problem. They were warmer in this jacket. However, overall, I felt a little bit warmer in here, in the Epsilon. This jacket, like I said, it is very breathable. It is meant for high output activities. It's meant to breathe. It's meant for that air permeability, to let the hot air out and allow some cool air in to help self-regulate its temperature. You feel that in this, and I've always said that. I love this jacket. It's a great piece, but when standalone in cold weather, you feel a chill. You just get this little chill through the jacket. And I felt that tonight. Not bad, but definitely a little bit more than that. I put this on, walking around after a little bit, I was, you just get a little chill. Not freezing, little chill. Went back inside, put this guy back on, went back out for a while. Cozy warm. Like, definitely, I did not feel that little chill through it. I was definitely warmer in this. So, yeah, both are great jackets. Both are designed to be really versatile. I just think the Proton is a little more high output activity oriented with a trimmer fit, a little lighter insulation. And in cold weather, doing climbing and stuff like that, where you're building up a lot of heat, you can't get any better than this. All right, this is an amazing jacket. But this Epsilon, I think, is more versatile, more everyday, around town, hiking, trekking. It is weather, resistant, a little wind resistance. It has a nice durable material. Now they say that this material is pretty abrasion resistant simply because it's very stretchable. It is definitely stretchy. So, give and take, right? One is a little better at breathability and maybe higher output activities. This one can do those activities as well, but be a little more casual, a little warmer, more stretchy. So it just depends on what you want to do. Trimmer fit, regular fit. Hoods are both about the same. Although I think this hood might be just a little bit larger than on the Proton, but very similar. Now I also brought down my Proton Hybrid. Now this jacket, this is really cool. I like this jacket a lot. Is pretty unique in that the orange here is actually a Gore-Tex Infinium. That is a wind stopper material. And the darker red material down the sleeves and in the back and in the front of the body here is this same material that's on this Epsilon. Okay? Now, the only difference is it says it's the same 40th material on this than is on the Epsilon, but this is not stretchy like the Epsilon is. So I guess they add a little more elastic, a little more into the fabric on this one to make it a four-way stretch. But overall, the feel is very similar. All right, very similar feel. So I just brought that down just to kind of compare that a little bit. And finally, the last thing I want to do is I want to throw a layer on underneath this so you can just see how it fits. So I brought down my good old Arc'teryx covert cardigan fleece. And I love this fleece. I wear this all the time. It's just super warm. It's really comfortable. It's got a really nice fit to it. Now, fitting that underneath this Epsilon, it fits great. But what I've noticed is that, the fleece here is not the smoothest, silkiest material, right? And inside this Epsilon, this material is super, it's soft and silky, but it's super soft. But putting this on, I have to hold the sleeves and pull through the jacket because the material will kind of get caught and the covert cardigan will end up getting bunched up in the sleeve. Also, the material inside the jacket sleeve tends to bunch up as well a little bit when you put it on because it's just so soft. Right? So you kind of have to pull it through and get it set up. But once it's on, right? Super nice, super warm combination. This is really nice. So I do like this a lot. I like the Epsilon a lot. I'm actually really impressed because I was thinking, between the Epsilon and the Proton, what's the difference? They're both seem to be the same kind of idea. Both have 80 grams of insulation, but they are very different. Definitely very different. Lighter weight, more breathable. This one's a little heavier. Maybe a little more water resistant, weather resistant, wind resistant on this one because this one is not going to be wind resistant. This wants the air to come in and out, right? This one definitely is and more stretchy, okay? Really cool jacket. Definitely impressed. I was pleasantly surprised by this. Like I said, as soon as I put it on, I was just like wowed. Fits great, feels super nice. Plenty of room to put a nice layer underneath it. Looks great, feels great. Really nice piece from Arc'teryx. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. I definitely, very appreciative of everybody who subscribes, comments, writes to me. It's been really great. So thank you very much for that. And it's always exciting to see comments from people from all over the world. Very cool. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you back in another video. And please check out my website, www.meandmyjackets.com. And hopefully you can find some good information there. And comments, please comment. Let me know what you think about the videos, about the website, the whole bit. It only helps me out. It's a little more feedback. The more I hear from you, the hopefully better I can make things for you. So thank you very much, and we'll see you back again soon. Take care. Bye.